Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Let me know if you all can hear me. This is very important. I'm testing out a new device here. So please let me know if you all can hear me. I think this is working. If so, I will get into the video. We're actually going to cover ULTY again, and we're going to compare it to the weekly zero date to expiration funds, like the YieldMax ones and the Roundhill ones as well. So I need someone to, let's see here. I need someone to tell me if they can hear me. It looks like I do have sound, so I'm trying a less fuzzy source of sound here. So let's see how it goes. Okay, I do see. Okay, I can mute and unmute myself. All right, perfect. So looks like I'm going to have to sit here and hold this with one hand going forward. Hopefully they're better than the Radio Shack headphones that Oracle coined that phrase for. So what we're going to do in this video, again, welcome to everybody joining. We're going to compare the ULTY dividend payouts to the zero date to expiration because in my personal belief, the zero date expiration funds are the best in terms of stability and dividend payout. So to avoid black screens, there we go. Perfect. All right. So this mic, by the way, debuted in New York, and I'm going to start probably making it a regular feature of the channel. It's battery powered, but I happen to have it hooked up to USB. But I can move it around pretty easily. So moms again, maybe. All right, so first off, let's look at ULTY. Why ULTY no go up? Well, spoiler alert, it's not going to go up over the long term. Hopefully it can get back up to $6 or $6. Okay, so since April 17th, we're still higher. It is like a flat line, not that kind of a flat line, but it has somewhat flat line, which I guess for high yield funds is a good thing. So let's first start with XDTY, or I'm sorry, what is it, SDTY? Is that one? Yep, here we go. All right, so SDTY, I want to look at this one, the YieldMax S&P 500 zero date to expiration covered call strategy ETF. So this one has been public since February 6th, a day before a very important day. It bottomed out at $39.34. It debuted around $50, so it's only lost like $5 of what's actually not, NAV erosion, but price, shall we say, depreciation. So let's see here. We're going to move this a little bit. All right. Hopefully technology will cooperate with me. So in the peer group here, we've got, how does the sound, by the way, play on words there. Smash that like button, Piper. I know you can at least do that for me. If you want to, it's a free country, obviously. So we're going to look at QDTY, RDTY, and we're looking at SDTY right now. So what we're seeing is more price stability compared to the others. And if we look at the dividend payouts, what we're going to see is, and it's annoying having to hold this with one hand, but we'll make do. I can always go back to those Radio Shack headphones. So what we're doing is we are looking at the dividends here. So the dividends have fluctuated a lot, actually, since inception. We had 22 cents, 19, 17, 21, 31. We've been as high as, we've been in the 30-cent range. We've been as low as below 14 cents. We were at almost 17 cents last week, 20 cents the 2 weeks before. So if I just take this last week's dividend and 0.1681 times 52, that's 874 divided by the fund price. It's a much lower percentage payout. Sorry, 45.21, 19 cents, or I'm sorry, 19%. So a lot better. It's ahead of like the Neos ones, but certainly lower than a lot of the YieldMax counterparts. Now let's look at the Russell one, 45.14. So these are all trading in about the same range. Let's see. So $49 it started at, it bottomed out at like 40. So it's a tighter range than its peer, or the first peer that we looked at, the first peer that we peered into. It's a 17% dividend yield. So it's certainly not as high as ULTY, but the NAV, I believe, is going to be a lot more sustainable. Our most recent dividend payout was 39 cents. So if we actually annualize this one, so that's 0.3935 times 52, divided by, what do we say, $45. $45.14 to be exact. That's actually annualized. That would be a 45% yield if we annualize that one. But again, these dividends have fluctuated a lot. So we had 40 cents. That might have been our highest. No, we've had up to 47 cents May 1st. Also known as May Fool's Day, because April Fool's Day is April 1st. The first of the month, right? Well, if you are a fool, every day of the month is Fool's Day, technically speaking, right? All right, so what does everybody think about the sound and the new mic? Tell me. As far as the other funds we're going to look at, so far so good, but it's a lesser dividend yield. Let's look at the underlying, actually. Let's go look at the TNA is actually 3X, the Russell. Russell 2000. Let's look at, IWM, that's the one. Okay, let's see. Year to date, we are starting to see a rebound. I think we've hit new highs, just as I did covered calls on my TNA.